The Oklahoma Panhandle became known as no man's land. When Texas joined the Union, it was required to cede land north of the 3630 parallel due to the Missouri Compromise, leaving a strip of land with no state or territorial jurisdiction, a lawless place for outlaws and scalawags.
So I want to share this story real quick. I was in Boise City, Oklahoma, probably about 20 minutes ago. I was making coffee at the Loves there, and this guy pulls up in a van, starting to get gas. Big old, tall, built young feller, probably mid-30s. Big beard, nice beard. He looks over, sees my bike, and says, "Nice bike." I said, "Thanks, man." And he goes in. Normal motorcycle bro type shit. Comes out and walks over to the bike. So yeah, dude definitely, is into motorcycling, and says, "Yeah, I got a 17 Glide." "Oh, right on, man. This is an 05. He asked me, he goes, "So are you traveling?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm riding out to Black Mesa. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma." We're in Boise City, Oklahoma, out in the Panhandle, no man's land. I don't know the population, I'll put it right there. So I asked him, I say, where are you heading? He's like, "Oh, we're heading back from Red River." I said, "Killer, man, good riding up there. Where do you live?" Making conversation, motorcycle dudes, talking, traveling. And he says, "Oh, I live in a small town north of Wichita called Newton." I go, "Man, what a trip. I used to live in Halstead, Kansas." He's like, "Really?" He goes, "I'm the chief of police from Halstead, Kansas." Either chief of police or deputy chief of police. I'll put it down right there. I can't quite remember which one it was. And anyways, he says that, and I instantly go, "How crazy, I was a convicted felon out of prison in Halstead, Kansas." We both laugh. And he goes, "Hey, man, let me get you something real quick." And he goes over to his van, and he comes back, and he hands me a challenge coin. How awesome. It's a Halstead Police challenge coin. I haven't received a challenge coin since I was in the military many years ago, decades. Talked a little bit more, shared a couple quick stories, talked about some fellers we both knew. I gave him a couple AMX coffee stickers, and he took off. The reason I'm telling you this is that's two dudes that like motorcycles. How rad. I'm a multiple convicted violent felon. He's chief of police of a small town. I'm a good 400 miles away from where I live. He's a good 400 miles away from where he lives. And we met each other in this tiny little town of Boise City, Oklahoma, where I once had to sit for 90 days in the county jail. It touched me, it hit me, man. It's cool. God's good. God's rad. Anyways, Mason, if you see this video, I just want to say, you're pretty freaking rad, man. You're pretty rad. Next time I'm in Halstead, Kansas, I'll look you up. That's some positive stuff right there. Anyways, I'm on the Santa Fe Trail, heading to Black Mesa.
Question what you take me for. I know for him your love's not true. So while you lay with that joker tonight, my friend, and his love just ain't doing you right. Again, won't you hear my heart?
think I'm up on the mesa. I'm in Black Mesa Park, Stargazing Road. I'll tell you what, it's freaking beautiful out here. This is not doing justice. It's rad. I saw some mule deer. That was cool.
So I don't care if you're making that sound. No heart receives love when it's broken down. So how am I supposed to give or take heed to this call to love?
Well, we're here. This riding's phenomenal. I mean, this is cool. Totally sort of unexpected for me. Gotta come ride this. We're at the Black Mesa entrance right now to the highest point in Oklahoma. Now, it's a little bit of a hike. To get up there, I'm not doing the hike. It's a motorcycle channel. It's not a hiking channel.
Sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care. Just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend.
The other day when I was riding down to Tahlequah, and I was on the Illinois River, I was talking about the diversity of Oklahoma. Well, here's the high desert part. Showed you the lowland Illinois River with some cool twisties and a little bit of hills. Yes, I know I said lowland, but it makes sense, it really does. Here's the high desert. Completely freaking different. Same state, same state.
I wish we were bold to like sail away. I just don't wanna care. Can you be here?
Black Mesa's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. No,
I'll be okay.
I'm into
Miss you
this.
like an old friend. When I die low, I want you put my soul up on the train. Won't you send it southbound, give a cool blues man name. 'Cause I've been lost on them back roads so many times, I've gone blind. Losing faith in my family had driven me out of my damn mind. But on a sail south of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been broke down for so long, and Lord, it's getting cold. I've been a desperado in West Texas for so long, Lord, I need a change. For 10 long years, this old place ain't seen a drop of rain. Now the wind blows every day, Lord, all like a desert snow. Like a lost bound train running on cocaine out of control. But on the south side of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been broken down for so long, and Lord, it's getting cold. Along them Louisiana byway, lonesome highways roll on. But won't you take me where the poor man lives? It's where I call my home. Can't you see that a breeze? Nothing but a changing pace. Money can't buy my soul, 'cause it comes from a hard-earned place. But on the south side of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been gone for so long, and Lord, it's getting cold. But on the south side of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been gone for so long, and Lord, it's getting cold.
The high desert has always called my name. Whether it was in Victorville, California, or out here in the panhandle of Oklahoma, there's something about it that I've always felt connected to. Growing up, I had a great Aunt Thelma. And man, Aunt Thelma was a trip. She used to give me these magazines, Arizona Highways. I'd sit for hours on her living room floor, eating Werther's Original and drinking lemonade, thumbing through those magazines. Just a kid in Tampa Bay, Florida, being highly influenced and having no idea that this was going on. Thank you, Aunt Thelma. When I look back, I see that my love of traveling was highly influenced by the literature and the magazines of my youth. And of course, the people that gave me them. One of my grandmas giving me Walk Across America. Brian's cool-ass brother giving me On the Road. Bob Cern with his punk rock zines. This all set the foundation and inspired me to being the road dog that I am today.
Tried to put my money away, but I got debts that no honest man could pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Everything dies, maybe that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
I tend to get nostalgic when I travel, and I travel a lot. Most of the reasoning is, I've been where I'm at. I've seen this before. I had an experience. And though I'm doing it again and I'm getting new experiences, it's wonderful to think back on it. Like right now, I'm in open range land, and I didn't know this. And I'm remembering, about a decade ago, I was riding through Idaho on a 76 Ironhead hardtail. Man, I love that bike. And I was up on BLM land, which was open range, riding down a gravel road. All of a sudden, I came upon cows like this, except they were all in the middle of the road, not just one, that dude right there. No, they were all. So I honked my horn thinking that it would scare them off, not knowing that out there on that open range BLM land, the ranchers honked their horn to call the cattle over. I didn't know this.
This is my first time experiencing this, really. I've been up to Black Mesa before, but never on a motorcycle. The cows, there's cows, there's so much poop on the road. It's awesome. Y'all don't want to see me, you want to see this view.
So when I honked my horn, instead of all the cows running off like I was hoping, they all came towards me. I hit that front brake, which is a no-go on gravel roads. And at the same time of hitting that front brake, I hit a divot. Front tire went sideways, and the bike went up in the back. I slid along that gravel road, watching my bike flip 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then land in a ditch. My own personal slide finished. I jumped up, threw my hat. I always tend to throw my hat. And walked over to my bike. I picked the bike up, figuring that this trip was done, this trip is over. But nothing looked wrong, nothing looked wonky. Well, the brake lever and the clutch lever, they were all bent to hell. They sort of looked cool. So I got on the bike, pressed the start, and the thing started up. I had 12 more miles of this gravel road and rode into the town. At that town there was a cool little bar. Pulled into the bar all just covered in dirt and gnarly looking from my wreck. The wreck I still blame the cows on. I went into the bar and ordered a beer. As I went to pay, I opened up my wallet, and I swear to God that sand just piled out of the wallet and made a cool little pyramid right there on the bar. I looked at the pyramid, then looked at the barmaid. The barmaid looked at the pyramid, then looked at me. "This beer's on me," she said, "and I want to hear this story." She poured a beer and walked off. That's one of my best memories, because when the bar slowed down, we got into conversation about travel and the things we've done in our lives. Man, it was amazing. So 1, going through that little herd of cows, I was a bit nervous that it would happen again. And 2, as I rode off, intact, no wrecking the bike, I enjoyed the memory of that awesome night in northern Idaho. And that's motorcycling, man. That's traveling.
Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
This is freaking amazing.
She said, "Love
nothing, baby. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing but a good time for love. It ain't nothing. 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 Ooh, it ain't nothing but a good time.
And that's the trip to Black Mesa. I'm gonna just be straight up honest. It's one of the best rides I've ever done in my life. Highly suggest it. Come experience this with us. It's good stuff, man. Awesome. Real awesome.